Mic check, mic check, mic check. Um, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is going to be a short live. Yeah, this is going to be a short live, but I'm coming right back with another one because I have another title, another topic. So this one's not going to be that long, but I um I ended up, checking notifications, um, and I ended up getting a message. I was like, oh, who is this? You know how on YouTube, I'm not sure if you all do what I do sometimes, but I may look at a video and I respond depending on what the topic is. And when people respond to your response, it'll let you know, right? Sometimes, not all the time. But when I do get a notification from someone responding to me, sometimes I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. So I have to click on the actual comment and then I click on the video to see like what the hell was this about? Um, what did I say? And now let me see what they're talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about because I had to do my little research. Like I said, I had to do a couple of clicks to even know what the hell this person was saying and what they were talking about. Share the screen. Let's see. I have to open this up a while. Water, share screen, share. We're gonna share the sound too, because we're gonna listen. We're gonna even listen to the video. It's not that long, but so it looks like a year ago. That's what it says. 1 year ago, right there. I can look and see. I guess let me see if I can find the actual date. May 22, 22. May 22, 22. I did a video saying manosphere goofball, and I was talking about Theo Wolf. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Finance, feminine togetherness. I did a video. It looks like it's 20 minutes long back in May. Okay. And under the video, you see what people responded. Okay. And a year ago, somebody named Young Be Fresh One said something. He said, Theo the goofball coached me to making over six figures in less less that a year. I guess he mean in less than a year, right? I got my passport. And this goofball right here. Looking sweeter than a motherfucker. Look at them lips, baby. Man, they got to stop playing with me. Listen, sometimes they got to let me play with them because I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. And then they gonna have to not play with me unless they're ready for it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, a year ago, when this man responded to me, I said nothing. I said nothing. I was like, not, well, not in a video form. I did respond to him, right? Now, let's look at this picture. Don't see the things I used to do. I said, I stopped doing them a while ago, but I'm known for grabbing your photo that you have up and putting that shit out. Now, listen, you the one to put this photo up looking like all you missing is a goddamn choker around your neck and a dress on with some stilettos and a matching purse. What the hell is going on with these men? In fact, I'm gonna do it like I used to do it. I don't even like. Give me a second, y'all, because I use grab my iPad real quick, go over to the channel, So the picture is a little bigger. Let me snap it. I'm gonna have to email it to myself. Just and we're gonna take a closer look at these motherfucker people. Okay. Actually, I don't even have to email it to myself. Let me share the screen another way for the moment. Give me a second. Let me share the screen again. This time my iPad. There he go. There he go. There he go. That nigga is. He looked like he got. He looked like he. It looked like he got one eye that's a little crooked, and that nigga is perching his lips. And these niggas be like, I hate when them women take them pictures with duck lips. I'm like, nigga, you niggas is sitting around walking around with duck lips. No, this nigga look like he look. I imagine him with his lips out like they are, and his butt poking out. He got an arch in his back with his butt sitting high. Look at him. Look at him. Now this is the person who responded to my video, and I didn't say anything in video form. I didn't put his picture up or none of that. Right? The goofballs come out at night only because in my title, in my motherfucking title, I called them goofballs, and I was talking about the Theo dude, and I'm gonna show you exactly why I said that. Okay, but yes. These niggas have to get their passport. Just look at them. They don't even know how to hold themselves like men. Like, see, in a lot of cases, a woman is not looking for no beautiful man. You just have to look like you're a man. And some of the men don't understand what that means. Like they're saying, if I'm a man, what you mean I gotta look like a man? Well, you can't be looking like you could be a bitch with an attitude, with your lips poking out, looking sassy and shit. On some real shit, I think I see an earring in this nigga's ear. See, I see the earbud, but I also see an earring right here. Let's see if I'm gonna have to do it for my iPad. I'm gonna get the color red real quick and switch it to this. We want it to be that. We're gonna do it red. See, this is the earbud. Uh-oh, it's too big. Let me erase it. Give me a second. Too big. Let's try something a little smaller. This is the earbud right here. See that? That's the earbud right there. And see right here? Right here? That's the earring. You see it? Right here. Uh-oh, that was too big. I need to get my no, I don't want to. I have my pencil right here for my iPad, but I'm not gonna use it. So right there, let me switch it to something else. Right here is that's the earring where I put that black dot. I'm gonna erase the black dot, and if you look, you can see the white earring. This nigga got earring in his ears. That doesn't help him any. It doesn't. Why doesn't it doesn't help him any? Because he already looked like he's sweet. Okay, he already looked like he's sweet. So he's supposed to be letting his beard and his goatee, all that grow, but he got to take away that extra shit, right? He got to take out that earring, and he got to know how to hold his mouth. This nigga took a picture looking like he using duck lips. Nigga smile or something, but what is this? You look like you got nothing but attitude. You look sassy. You look like you giving too much sass. And yes, so that's why what he's about to say in the comment. Let me stop share, because we're going to get back to the share again when we get to the next photo, because it's important. Okay, so let's start the share and go back to the video in which I was talking about, which was my own video. Okay, so this is the man who picture I just showed, Young Be Fresh one. Look, Young Be Fresh. Young Be Fresh, baby. He Young Be Fresh one. Anyway, this is what he said, and I think I read it already, but it says Theo the goofball. He referring him that way because that's what I titled this manosphere goofball, and I mentioned Theo, right? So that's why he referring to him that way. So he's being facetious, okay? He's not calling him a goofball. He's just referencing that because I call him a goofball. Okay, Theo the goofball coached me to making over 6 figures in less than a year. I got my passport. I got my passport. Oh yeah, you needed your passport. Yep. You look, and it may not even help you even with your passport. As long as you got them duck lips, that earring in your ear looking sassy. Sashay, Sante, Shante. Look, Vogue. that nigga over there striking a pose, voguing and shit. I don't know how y'all don't see it. Like, maybe I've just been around so many people through experience in my life. Like, I just see it. Maybe people don't see what I see, but I see it. And usually I am correct, like 100% of the time. Like, for real. 100% of the time. All I gotta do is look. Now, it could be hard in photos. It could be hard in photos, right? Because people could just be goofing around and take little photos and shit. But in real life, anyway, even the ones when I be shocked that they got married, I'm like, they got married to a woman? You got married, they got married to a woman? And then come to find out when they get divorced, he ends up getting married to the man. See, like I'm saying, yeah, I'm usually right. Okay. Now, here we go. So I responded to that person right after they responded to me. He came over. I felt like, welcome. Come on over. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel. We welcome that over here. It would have been better if he came live and jumped on the panel and said what he had to say. But no, they're not brave enough for that. So what they'll do, they'll put it under the comments. Most of them not even brave enough to do that. So this assassin nigga with a little bit of, with a little bit of bravery, just a tad bit. But okay, I'm gonna give him a little credit for his little bit of bravery. Okay. So I responded to him. And this is what I said. I said, the real goofball is the person who found someone online to teach them how to get a passport and praise them as if they were your daddy, godfather, master, teacher, or your God. LOL. Damn, you fools are stupid, and you happily announce just how foolish you really are. Right? They get on these panels, they get in these chats with these men and send them their money and praise them and talk about how great they are and thank you. I would have never got my passport if it wasn't for you, even though they already in their 30s and shit. These niggas was acting like they never heard what a passport was ever in life until somebody showed them. And that's when you know them men know they got losers following them. They found they sect. They found their group. They found their family members. Like, come on over, dumbass. Sis, I will teach you. So I call them goofballs. Now, before we get to why just 11 hours ago, Theo waited to respond to something that was done a year ago. Like, what the hell? This was a year ago. It's almost 2 years coming in May. This was done in 2022. We're in 2024. But I'll get to that. Let's go look at a little bit of my video. Coming out, baby. They want the world to know. They want the world to know just how stupidity they. Okay, so I think back then I didn't know, Zoom would cut out the music. So I had to figure out how to play the music. That's why I share the screen when I play the music now. But you probably couldn't hear it in the background, but I was playing that. I wanna know. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. Do do. Let me know. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. Do do. I'm coming out, and I want you to be the man sucking my pee pee. Look, I come up with all kinds of dumbass shit, right? But I didn't know at the time Zoom would mute out the music. Like if I put and I guess that's a good thing now. Now I recognize why it's doing that, because they think that is background noise, which it kind of was, right? I was playing it from the background. And so I guess at the time I didn't know they were doing that. And then when I found out I didn't like it, I was like, why in the hell are they cutting out my music? Why are they muting it out? But they're muting out the background noise. Okay. Anyway, so that's why when I play music now, I share the screen, make sure I click share the audio, and then I do it that way. But I didn't know back then. Anyway, so let me go get to, we don't care what I said, essentially. We want to get to what I was responding to. So inside my videos, right, are videos. Inside my videos are videos because I shared the video, right? I might be able to even go find that video where Aaron O and all those over there was doing and saying what they were saying. I just have lots of videos, 600 and something videos, and then the videos be long as shit. So, you know what I mean? I would have to go through a whole goddamn 12-hour video. And then if I did that after the 12th hour, YouTube used to allow all of it, but then YouTube just stopped everything after 12 hours. They just let go away. At some point, I'm not sure if y'all remember, if it went over 12 hours, they wouldn't even process it at all. I have done some great videos where people came up. It was the hottest thing ever. Everybody was waiting for that shit to process, and that shit just never fucking processed. YouTube was just like, okay, this shit too long. But they need to warn people and let people know. I'm pissed off about some of that shit, right? I got videos still in the in process mode. That shouldn't say in process. That's processing mode. And that shit been over 2 years now. That shit ain't never processed. Anyway, here we go. Okay. Nikki, here we go. Okay, so the lead attorney did a stream a couple of days ago, and the stream is entitled, "Is this the end of the manosphere?" I think it's a valid question. Nikki. There shouldn't have been the start of a manosphere, but you notice he said manosphere. He didn't say black manosphere. I'm not sure if he knows there's a difference. I'm not sure. right? But what I do know is that this man, the lead attorney, is an intelligent man. He's not a stupid man. And I don't see him having issues getting women just based on his looks. Now, I don't know about him, his life, or anything about that, but just looking at him, I can see where there will be women interested in him if he's into women based on I don't know. I don't know. In Atlanta, you don't.
You see, I said if he's interested in women. Um, if he's interested in women. Now you gotta so nothing wrong with if he's interested in women, if he's not interested in women, or if he's interested in both. If you ask me, and this is, um, based on my intuition and what I see when it comes to him, I see a bisexual man, right? And I'm not talking about just his looks. See, I'm not just talking about his looks within a video. I'm talking about um, how a person moves and, you know, things that they say. Um, and he has let some things slip out his mouth quite a few times. And people are willing to overlook things. And I get overlooking this because it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter for the most part if what people are into or not into, right? That's a fact. That's why it doesn't matter for the most part. When does it become something where you might think that it's important to mention or to know? And I think only if, in the case of the manosphere, if we find that there's a group of men who do not like women at all, telling other men who do like women that they need to do uh, discipline, sexual discipline, romantic discipline, or that uh, the women are ugly, right? You telling men to get passports and go to other countries when you could be a detriment to um, any sex, right? If it was a um, let's say a gay woman or even a gay man who was not into either one, if you know, um, you're not into the men if you're the woman, and you're not into woman if you're man. Like, for instance, Priscilla, right? The queen maker. Um, the queen maker over there talking detrimentally about black men or men. She said men. I agree with her. I don't know. I don't care. Um, and we find out that she uh, don't like men in a sexual way, and so she's telling women, "Hey, you don't need men in a sexual way. You could get with a woman like me." That's the only time it really matters. Something like that. Just so you can have an idea. I think people look at it, the information, um, differently and more correctly. It more makes sense. It makes sense more when you realize that this person has a dislike already for a particular gender on a own level, personal level, preference level, whatever, right? And so now it makes sense what they're saying and why. And it's important for me to know, because if a woman is talking negatively about men and saying men can't love and this and that, and then I find out where she wants women to love her and not to love the men, then yeah, that matters. That matters to me. But other than that, just in basic regular life, nobody gives a shit what they sexual preferences are. They really don't. Okay. Um, lead attorney is over there, and I be wanting so bad to listen to him if he's talking about legalities, legal shit. It's interesting to see what the court documents say, which we all can get, by the way. You don't have to be no special anybody to get court documents that are for public, right? But sometimes him reading through it, explaining a little bit, kind of giving you a little insight on different judges he may have been in front of or not, right? Um, I would like, but all that extra shit, all that extra manosphere and shit, all that shit about um being the information that he shares about trying to benefit these manosphere men by saying things that are not necessarily true. And he does it on purpose because there are times when he'll say, "Hey, you got to have this and you got to have that." He'll give you the legalities, but if you don't ask him the right questions and shit, he'll say things like, "Yeah, man, marriage isn't for you." Why would a man tell a man that marriage isn't for them? Marriage isn't for you. But if you're gonna get married, have a prenup. Now that I have no problem with telling a man to get a prenup. But then, do you tell all men to get a prenup when all men don't have anything? That's a lawyer talking. A lawyer who won't charge you per the hour just to tell you he gonna say, "I need you to bring me everything that you own, write it down. I'm gonna sit you down with one of my um people I work with, and they're gonna help you sort through things, and then we'll talk. But this is how much it's gonna cost, and it's gonna be $100 an hour. And then at the end, you just spent a couple of $100 just for him to tell you we can deal prenup, but you ain't got nothing. You don't own no home. See, he's not telling people that a prenup only protects the things that you own before the marriage. You have to already own them. What he's not telling the men and the women is that anything earned after marriage belongs to both people. You cannot write up something that saves something before you earned it. You ain't even earned it yet. You ain't earned nothing. You can't write a prenup saying everything that I earned from this point, from my job, that I earned from this going forward belongs to me. No, that's not how that shit works. And he don't tell him that unless you ask him. You have to ask him. Okay? If you don't ask him, then he ain't telling. Because his business is about getting you to hire him. Okay? But because it seems to be a little confusion going on when I listen to some of these goddamn dumbass niggas who ain't got shit. And they like, well, I may be a rapper. I may end up being a superstar. So I'm going to make a sign this prenup. And we're like, well, look, it don't matter what you may be, because if y'all married when you become a superstar, if you married when you become this and that, then she gets half of everything that you earn after marriage. If you earn a quarter, as soon as you get married today, tomorrow, everything that you make, she got a right to it, and he does also. Okay. And he don't say that. But anyway, let's get back to this shit right here. You never know. You never know. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm not making any insinuations with him per se, okay? With him. But I am going to make some little leaps and bounds on a few of these other little niggas, though. Like this Theodore dude. Okay? Why did I call him a goofball? Well, first,
let me be clear. Let's define the word goofball. And then we could be listen, we could be real clear on what I'm talking about. Goofball. A naive, silly, or stupid person. Okay, are we on the same page, everybody? Because it looks like since these guys like to put up what they call stats and things like that, it seems like to beat ignorance, you gotta beat it with actual definitions of words and meanings, because these niggas will just say anything. They don't know how to read, and therefore any stat that they put out there, you will have to just not even believe it. I don't believe anything that come out these niggas' mouths until I go and check it and see it for myself. And 99.8% of the time, these niggas don't know how to read. The article that they may put up may say one thing, but it definitely doesn't say what they insinuate that it does say. That's why reading is fundamental. See, when they say that black men can't read, they don't mean that you can't look at words and repeat them. That's not what they're saying. Like the word a naive, silly, or stupid person. See, the little boys, and you have to understand the generations we're talking about. Even now, when they say that black boys can't read, we would have to go and look and see what time period they're talking about. But this is what they're talking about. When you read something, you need to understand what is it saying. You might be able to pronounce words, but can you read a sentence and know what that sentence is saying? Can you read a paragraph and understand what the context, what is the person saying? What is the person trying to get you to understand? And that is where the issues lie when it comes to this thing with it. Even now, mind you, black men are the ones who promote the fact that black boys are failing. In this black manosphere sector is where you come in and they will throw everything at the woman, even when it makes them look stupid. Do you understand a black man coming on my panel to say, well, black men are failing in reading. Black boys are terrible at this. And black boys are feminine, more feminine than they ever been. And whose fault is that? And these niggas, wow. I mean, they want to tear a woman down at any cost. Even
right. So they tell us that black boys are failing. Right there, they're ready to announce that, and then they'll say who are raising these boys. See, so they admit that they are failures, right? They're failing, they are failures, and that they don't know much. And then they then say, well, it's because I was raised by my mama. I was raised by my mom. Wow. Just so much. So anyway, I went to define the word. Let me see if I can. Do I end up playing a little bit of that video? I'm not sure, because it looked like I'm still on that definition. Okay, here we go. Looks like I get to it right about here. Okay, let's see.
So the lead attorney was asking, is this the end of the manosphere? Okay, let's hear a little bit of it.
Good content creators coming in, so I'm not really worried about it.
That's super. Okay, first of all, Theo, how are you doing? Can you hear me?
Wait a minute. Oh, here we go.
I just say, guys, the person who leaves the biggest super chat is the sponsor. So, so yeah, you are the sponsor. And I'm going to put your thing up in a second. Shout out to Jay. Let me hit them all. Shout out to JS Hooper. Says no one wants to talk about the rise of femcells. Okay, the manosphere only exists because women have a monopoly on the media, talk shows, blogs, magazines, etc.
These men know, talk about femcell. I've heard that term come up. Let's see what that is, y'all. Cause they dumb. Let's see. I want to define. Mm. A femcell. I don't even know what the hell that is. What? Okay, here we go. Let's see what Wikipedia say. We know what an incel is, right? Um, uh, what is a? But these niggas be making this shit up. Okay, let's see what the Urban Dictionary. Wait a minute, these niggas don't. These niggas use femcell. Okay, so y'all don't. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. See, I know what an incel is. That's a guy who's involuntarily celibate. That means Licky. I know he up because he just closed the door. Incel is a man or boy, right? A man or a male. Let's just do male, right? A male who wants to have sex but cannot seal the deal with anyone. He's celibate, but he don't want to be celibate, right? That's what an incel is. Then these men started using femcell, and I don't know any femcells. They just started using that word, so I'm like, these niggas dumb because they don't know what a if they saying that there's a woman out here who wants to have sex but cannot have sex. She don't know, she can't seal the deal. We know that's ridiculous. We know that's ridiculous. So essentially, based on the definition of incel, there is no femcell out here. Okay, so then I'm looking. I say, okay, let's go look up the goddamn definition. Let's see where these men get this term from. And they're saying here, if we look at Psychology Today, let's see what they have to say. So they're making it seem like so femcell, when it comes to that, they changing the whole definition altogether. They saying something. I'm trying to see. See, they are changing the whole definition when it comes to the term femcel. They're telling you what incel mean. Now the femcel community is steadily gaining attention and membership. They're saying it's a response to red pill. So the men don't know what they're talking about when they say, yeah, what about the femcels? So even in this article right here, they're saying that women are choosing to not have sex with the men because of the red pill. So the way these men use it with about femcels, they trying to say that women are out here wanting to have sex but can't have sex. That's what the men are using it. But that's not what the term means. When you say, yeah, what about the femcel? The femcel is the women who decided they're not fucking with y'all because of what y'all doing out here. So that means she does have an option. She's just choosing not to be with you, which means there's nothing like incel. Nothing. Incel can't have sex. They want to have sex. They can't have it. And the reason they can't have it because they don't know how to talk a woman into giving it to them. They don't know how to talk to the woman, finesse the woman, or whatever you want to call it. Attract the woman, right? Femcel, though, is not nowhere near along those same lines. The femcel is the women who listening to this red pill rhetoric, who listening to these men who's starting to be feared, become fearful, right? On even in the dating game, and they're saying, okay, we femcells. We don't want to deal with y'all. Go away. But these men don't read. They just hear something and they think it correlates. They think that because incel means this, then now there's females or women, right, who also cannot get men to have sex with them. Reading is fundamental, baby. See, I always, like when they say that, I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no such thing as a femcel according to what you think it means. I've been telling them that. Okay? But you know what these men do? They do not know how to read, everybody. What they will do is they would say, when I tell them that don't exist, they put in femcel and like what I did, right? I put in femcel and look, these articles came up. The first one says, how do femcells and incels differ? What is a femcel? And that's all they would say. They were like, Bomb, you said it don't exist. Somebody did that to me on a panel. I was like, there's no such thing as a femcel. And then they went to go look it up, and look all these these little things with femcel. They didn't go and read it. I kept saying, go in and tell me what it means. Tell me what it means. Tell me what it means. And they wouldn't go in it, right? Let me tell you what the Urban Dictionary of femcel is. These niggas are dumb. Y'all, they dumb. Look what it say. A woman who can't get a relationship. Incel is a man who can't get a relationship, but mostly sex, because the word is celibate. Celibate means sex, intercourse. Now they're saying a femcel is in the urban, they're saying a woman who can't get a relationship, which means she can have sex, but she can't get a relationship. So that's what these men have turned it into. Because like I said, when I was telling them, there's no such thing as a woman who can't get sex. There's no such thing. Okay? Shit. Y'all know that shit. There's no such thing. You could be dumb, blind, and crazy and get sex if you're a woman. Okay? Anyway, let's get back to what we was talking about before that was here. What's here? And here. Here we go.
manosphere has grifters and weirdos, but they're just filling in a vacuum. This could be absolutely true. Absolutely true. Let's bring up some brothers here. Let's bring up some brothers. Let's bring up our man Theo.
Yeah. Uh-oh. What happened? Is that what happened to my stream? Is that why it was so short? My computer died? Yep, it looked like that's what happened. No wonder it was 30 minutes. But anyway, I remember this stream. Remember when Kevin had passed away, and then Theo, this dude, tried to take control of things, right? I remember that. And like he was saying some things that if he can make it work, it'd be great, right? Because he's the one who hosted the first Manosphere meetup. I think he's the one who paid for everything. And then Kevin didn't show up. And so after Kevin passed away, they was battling for who gonna be the next Kevin Samuels, who gonna take over, who gonna do this, gonna do that. And maybe that's why the Manosphere died off. But that's a good thing that if the Manosphere die off. And maybe this man here could possibly gather men together and come up with some some different goals, mission statements and shit that could better men. You know what I'm saying? Could that happen? We hope so. Maybe they could, but they got to be legit wanting to make a change and not just be looking to make money. Because if they're looking to make money, they're going to do what they need to do to make lots of money. And always, the thing that's sometimes necessary is not the thing that'll make you money. If I sit over here and just sit on one of the genders back to back and talk shit and crack jokes on a particular gender over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, yes, I will be able to make some money, right? But other than that, trying to do the right thing and trying to keep our community at least together or understand one another to where we can at least be respectful to one another for real, there's no money in that. Okay, there's no money and no support in that. Anyway, here we go. So let's get back while I'm doing this video because I do want to do another one. So I responded, and then he responded me, Theo himself, 11 hours ago. And this is what he had to say. But I'm gonna read what he had to say, but let me also grab his photo. Okay, I'm gonna delete that screenshot. Let me go to Theo's picture. Theo. Now we saw Theo on that thing. I don't know what this picture is that I'm about to see. Theo on his channel. Let's go to his channel. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what the hell this is. Can I do it on here? Let me see if I click it on here. But if I do it on here, it's not gonna be big enough. Let me see. Can I make it bigger? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't have to share. This must be him many years ago. And it's an old picture of him. And that's when he had, he was losing his hair even back then. He was a younger man. Okay. Because we just saw him on that goddamn why would he think this is a good picture to put up? Like you could have just why would he do this? That's all I'm asking. Like this is why they incels and shit. I don't know if he's an incel. Okay. I don't know if he's an incel. I heard that he was married before. Maybe I'm getting confused with somebody else because there was another guy who was I think a rapper. Some wanting to be a rapper kind of dude. I'm not sure if they're the same dude or not. I don't know. I don't give a fuck, right? I think the Theo dude, I don't know why he thought that's a good picture. It's a good picture if you're a man looking for a man who eat, maybe. I don't even know if that's a good thing, right? I guess it's a good picture if you want women to know you love to eat, right? And that your hairline is your hairline. You and your hairline had a fight, and um and your hairline won. And when it won, it decided to move out, to go away. It beat your ass and then left. That hairline was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Not again, not again. The hairline whipped your ass. Boom, boom, boom. And then packed his bags and left. Unless you wanted everybody to know that I have no clue what these men are doing. But I digress. We're going to go back. Okay. I know I'm cracking jokes. Yes. Okay. It is what it is. That's what we do over here. We're going to get back to the point, though. I do want to show you what he looked like on cam, which, I mean, I think him being on cam was better than that picture. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's, I don't think he's a bad looking dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not a bad looking dude. I don't think any of them dudes up there are bad looking. What does bad looking mean to me? That means, okay, if I look at you, you don't make me go, ooh, whoa, shit. You know what I mean? Just because you're not my type doesn't mean that you're unattractive. Okay. Theo is, to me, in this right here, he's not a bad looking dude. But in that motherfucking photo, he looks sweet as hell. Okay? With that goddamn look like it was what they call it? With the salt on it. Damn, when I go to Ann's, I buy Ann's I forget what that thing called. Anyway, you and look, Uncle, what you come down there? Like when men get a certain age, just like women, I don't see none of these men be unattractive. Okay, who is that down there in the bottom? Who that is down there? Oh, what? I can't see him. But let me just shut my hell up. I'm being nice, okay? I'm trying to be nice. Y'all say Bomb is mean. Bomb, when Bomb trying to be nice, y'all be like, Bomb, stop. And then when I just be upfront with it, y'all be like, damn, Bomb is mean. Bomb, you bullying people. So let me get back to being nice, okay? All the men up here, I can see some woman somewhere being okay with it, okay? But that picture of him with that goddamn whatever that thing called, no. Okay, now let's get back to why I'm doing this video, because he did leave me a comment 10 hours ago, 11 hours ago, under a video that I did damn near 2 years ago. Okay, so let's get to that. Where the hell the comments go? Where does this nigga come and delete the shit? It don't matter. I already got it captured already earlier, but goddamn. Okay, there they go. But to say this shit was gone, gotta hit the comments. Okay, so I read mine, and this is 12 hours ago now. I guess I've been up here almost an hour. It says, at Bomb Cherry Juice 2000. My students never say that I'm their daddy, godfather, or master teacher. My students are my brothers, and many of them are becoming passport bros. He's saying that with pride. They're his brothers, and they're becoming passport bros. Have you bought a dog yet? He asked me, did I buy a dog yet? He said, because 100% no one going to be there on your last day. And that is why I'm doing this stream, baby. He was able to predict with his crystal ball or something. Maybe he pulled out some tarot cards. He pulled out some tarot cards and he was like, I see that you need to buy a dog because you gonna die alone. Nigga, you want to be Kevin Samuel so bad that I decided to give this comment a little bit of my time. You goofball. Okay. So they did call Kevin Samuels their godfather. Oop, get it? So when I mentioned godfather, you knew exactly what I was referring to. You also been in the manosphere long enough to know when I referenced master teacher, you knew who I was referring to. That would be BGS, right? You've been here long enough to know that. And daddy, right? I was saying that these niggas treat you like you their daddy. You are their godfather or their master teacher. So you knew exactly what I was referencing. So that nonsense of none of my brothers, what the comment is again? My students never say that I'm their daddy, godfather, master teacher. I know you want them to, though. You wish they would refer to you as a master teacher. You wish they would refer to you as the next godfather, like you was trying to get them to do. They don't reference you that way because you don't have that finesse. You don't have that, baby. Now, I know when you type that shit, you was a little upset that they're not giving you that reference. In fact, when you tried to take over the manosphere, you had lots of pushback. You're not the one, baby. You're not the one. I could get more manosphere men to follow me than to follow you. Okay? You're not the one. And then that asking me, do I have a dog yet? I could have sworn Kevin said, when he told her she gonna die alone. Is that how you were trying to pull a Kevin on me, baby? You were trying to say that I'm gonna die alone? Well, that's exactly what you were trying to say. When you say, have you bought a dog yet? Why don't you buy me a dog? I would like a blue pet. Make it a puppy. No older than 8 weeks. We'll go with something like 8 weeks. We want them real young so I can make sure I train them. Or you could get me a Yorkie. Yorkies, I like little Yorkies too. Hubby like big dogs. I like small dogs. Okay, either one of them we'll be good with. Okay, a blue pit or Yorkie. They got a few other choices that I would give you. Just hit me up. Call me at 777-9311. Call me, baby. And we can discuss you purchasing me a dog. See, but your joke, your jokey joke, your statement didn't hit like Kevin Samuels told when he told that woman she gonna die alone. It didn't hit the same way, baby. You don't have the finesse. You just don't have it. Okay? Now, let me tell you, when I was referring to the men calling you daddy, I was talking about what you referred to as Kevin as your dad. You referred to Kevin as your daddy. The other men called Kevin their godfather, but you called him daddy. They're calling me daddy. Daddy, you're calling him daddy. Daddy. Look, you was calling him daddy, baby. Okay? You just can't get a woman to call you daddy. Okay. Anyway, so he asked me, have you bought a dog yet? And I'm gonna look for that dog. Like I said, hit me up. Okay, so I can give you my address where you can ship this dog to me, baby. Okay. And then he said, because 100%, I could tell you one of them black men he can't read or at least write. Okay. Because 100%, no one, 100%, no one gonna be there on your last day. That nigga tried so hard to be Kevin. That nigga wanted to be like, you gonna die alone. But he knew he couldn't save or die alone exactly, because we would know he's a fraud, which we already know, baby. You already, I get it. Now we can't get you for what is it called when you steal people's words, word for word? God damn it. First I'm trying to remember what it's called. But I know that you're paraphrasing, right? Right now you're paraphrasing. So you can get away with paraphrasing somebody's comments. That's how you do it. And that's what you did. You put it in your own words. Instead of saying you're going to die alone, you decided to tell me, no one going to be there on your last day. No one go, just like your forehead, your hairline not going to be there on your last day. Your hairline left you years ago. Okay? Your hairline left you. Just like you want to tell me I ain't gonna have no family in the end. You ain't got your hairline left you way before you passing away. When you get in that coffin, right? Like you trying to tell me. I don't know why we talking about that, but you brought it up. When you in that coffin, your hairline not gonna come visit you to say farewell because it left you a long time ago. Y'all cannot be making no jokes on me and think I ain't coming back, baby. And the thing is, I'm not gonna hit the joke off in the comment. But I did want to come over there to your channel, and I realized you ain't really got nothing over there, though. There was nothing for me to come and mess with you. When you failed at becoming the next Kevin Samuels, it seems like you settled down. Let me go make sure, though. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let me look. Let's go to it, y'all. I could be wrong. We all could be wrong. See how that shit disappeared, y'all? I'm going to have to read. Okay, the comment area that I'm looking for is not there. These niggas want to be Kevin Samuels so bad. Kevin Samuels knew not to play with me, baby. If you want to be like Kevin Samuels, you got to know what he learned. You got to have known what he knew, and he knew not to play with me. It seems like you don't know that lesson, which is why you will never become the head of the manosphere. You better call your little clique something else and get to pushing with the few men you could get over there. And if it's good enough, you'll do well, right? Let's go and see this man's channel. See, I would have went over there and left him a comment under something, but he had nothing for me to leave a comment under. I was like, well, what happened, Mister? I'm gonna be the head of the manosphere. You're gonna be the head of something, all right? You got the head with no headline. You look. You got a big head. You if your forehead was an indication of how smart or intelligent you were, you would be a genius. In fact, you don't need a crystal ball to see that I was gonna die alone. You know what I'm saying? Because you got that big ass forehead. I know you could see clearly in the fucking future because your hairline is in the future. Okay? Your head is still here with us, but your hairline decided to go ahead, of you. Okay. And it's in the future right now. And it must be seen that I'm not going to have anybody there in the end. I'm just, look, boo boo, you don't want this. Okay. You don't want this. Pretzel, that's the name of that shit. Look, I knew it'd come to my head. Look, I knew it'd come to me, y'all. Look, I'm looking for my grandson, because making sure he good, waiting for him to come out the room, his room over there. So I'm trying to crack jokes and looking for him, making and listening to make sure I don't hear him. Okay. This nigga is in a picture eating a pretzel with his forehead showing with no evidence of a hairline to be seen. Okay. So what I want to know, Theodore, is this. Did your hairline contact you from the future and let you know that I'm not gonna have nobody there in the end? I just need to know, like, should I prepare for this? I need to know exactly how did your hairline contact you? Was it by phone, telepathically? You know what I mean? Like, do you and this hairline have a connection that we all can't see? Because see, we don't see that you and your hairline got a connection. Y'all don't even see be in the same room. Okay, y'all, you and your hairline not in the same room. You're not even in the same year. You know what I'm saying? So if you can inform me exactly how you know that my future will be with me with nobody there when I pass away, I would gladly appreciate that. And I would love to donate your hairline some motherfucking money if they are telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? But first, I need to know, how are you and your missing hairline in contact with each other? Hey, baby, where you at? Nicholas came in here, grabbed my iPad, and went back to his room. Okay. Nicholas, come get you. Oh Lord, I'm gonna go in there and grab him and bring it to him. Anyway, so we're gonna come and see what the chat is talking about. That's even if anybody's in the chat, I don't know. But if you are, welcome. I hope y'all had a good day, a good night's sleep, all that shit, whatever. You know, some of y'all probably didn't get any sleep at all. And if you didn't, I hope you're well, you know, when you go to sleep. So Theo and his missing hairline apparently are in contact with each other. The hairline went to the year. What year did he go to? Because I would like to know when I'm gonna pass away. If you could give me a heads up, I might dodge. You know, I might be able to fight death off for as long as I can. You know what I'm saying? So, Theodore, I look forward to having that conversation with you, so you can let me know what it is that you know your hairline told you. I mean, I would love to know. Okay, let's get back to because I did leave him a comment, very similar to what I'm saying, but you know I say it so much better. That's right. Bomb say it so much better. It's so much funnier, more understood when I say it than me writing it. Y'all understand? That's why
they're coming together, baby. They're coming together.
Coming out. Yeah, the nigga coming together, all right. He's not coming together with his hairline though. That hairline was like, I'm out. Like, peace. That motherfucker beat his ass. I bet you it was a struggle, right? I bet you in the beginning when you was a little younger, you had a struggle line. It was a struggle trying to keep your hairline in in its proper place. You know what I'm saying? You had to smack it around. You was trying to shave it and give it a crisp ass lining. And that motherfucker was like, no, you're not doing it right. You know what I mean? It was like, you're not doing it right. So it was a struggle. You and the hairline. The hairline was like, look, if you're not going to treat me well, if you're not going to treat me well, if you're going to treat me like these bitches treat you, then I'm up and leaving. The hairline gave you a chance. You know what I mean? Well, your hairline wanted you to just stroke it lightly. You know, put a little grease on it so it could wave up correctly. But you wanted to misuse that hairline. Nigga, just like women, we not gonna be having no abuse. That bullshit that be coming out you niggas' mouths, your hairline said, I'm not taking it no more. So while you were asleep one night, that motherfucker tripped off, packed his bags, and left. Okay? You've been heads over heel ever since. All head, no line ever since. And you look bad. You should have treated your hairline a little better. And it's a lesson for you men. right? It's a lesson for you men. Treat your hairline with respect. And treat your women with respect too. Or they might just get up and leave your ass. Okay? And unless you want to look like Theo here with no hairline, you might want to start treating yourself just a little bit better. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to put the link out. If anybody got anything to say on this, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes and then I'm out. I'm going to go check on you and my grandson. But if y'all come up, I'm good with that. Let me come to the chat first. I got to find it. Nope, that's not it. Okay, must be. Yeah, I have so many. Goddamn. Okay, let me see. I gotta do this. It's like a few people are live or was live. I'm not sure if they're still live. First, I gotta find it. Okay, let the chat. So apparently, it's not a crystal ball. I'm gonna make him go to Turkey and come back with a fresh lineup. What's up, Alexandra? Coach, how you doing? Females voluntarily choosing not to have sex is different than cannot have sex. That is true. Little teacher, how you doing? God takes a man hair out every time he disappoint a lady. Oh man, I'm pretty damn gangster. What's going on, sis? That might be my Ethiopian relative. You talking about with the big forehead? Goddamn. Kira, what's going on? Let me put the link. Anybody want to come up? I am. What's going on? How you doing? Is it Sunday? I think it is Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. Good day. Happy day. Good morning. I don't think it's morning anymore unless you're on the West Coast. Okay. So good morning to you. And I hope everybody have a good day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing death on nobody. You know what I'm saying? These niggas will go to they want everybody to know. That nigga said nobody gonna be there. You gotta get you a dog. You gotta get you a dog. Oh yeah. See, Kevin knew I was married. You know, Kevin knew not to play with me. You see, that's why Kevin, I guess, was able to rise amongst the fools. You know what I mean? At least he was smarter than the fools. He understood. Theo is one of them fools, and until he understands that he should be okay with being called a master teacher, daddy, they calling you that. Look, you got to be okay with that, baby. These men don't want to follow reasonable men with life experience because that's too plain for them. They need you to stand up and act like you are God. You need to lie to them. You need to cheat and you need to steal from them. And then while you're doing all that, you need to tell them that that's okay because that's what leaders do, that they kill, they steal, and they lie. And these niggas gonna stand up and give you a, yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. And that's what Kevin essentially did. That's what Angry Man does. That's what all Bernard Riley, that's what they do, the ones who y'all follow. These niggas have no shame and they let you know that whatever they doing, it's okay because they can, because that's what leaders do. They lie, they cheat, they steal. They lie, they cheat, they steal. They lie, they cheat, they steal. Come on, say it with me. They lie, they cheat, they steal. Boom, boom. They lie, they cheat, they steal. Boom, boom. They lie, they cheat, they steal. See, and they say that so often that the men and the fucked up women who follow them, they start to believe it. It's almost like brainwashing. In fact, it's exactly that, brainwashing. To where I've heard people say, well, that's what leaders do. That's what the leaders do. They lie, they cheat, and they steal. What's wrong with that, Bomb? That's how they got their leadership. And I'm thinking, what? But they lied and cheated to you. You're the one who gave them their leadership. You're the one who decided to follow them. A leader is nothing without followers. So in order to stop the actual leader, is all you have to do is stop following them. You know what I mean? Start walking waywardly yourself until you find something that'll help you want to lead your own life. Like, control your own life. These niggas be like, we need leaders. I need to know what to do. I don't know what to do, Bob. Give me the answer. I'm like, nigga, what? Man, I could have took over the manosphere a long time ago. Y'all remember them men coming up here asking me, what is the answer? I should have gave them a motherfucking answer. I should have told them they need to come and give me their money. And go and everything was gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. You bomb your money. Everything gonna be all right. Just give me your money. See, that's what the men are doing to those men, or to them boys. Um, anyway, I just said that if Theo had treated his hairline just a tad bit better, put a little, I don't know, spritz on it. I don't even know what men put in their hair, to be honest. If you would have just treated it okay, showed it a little more attention, then maybe, just maybe, it would still be with him today. Okay? Any comments? Any comments? If we got anybody with any comments? Okay? Let me stop the share. So the next topic is going to be a very sensitive topic. Oh, I did leave a comment if y'all want to see it. Or I'll read it real quick. I left him a comment today, right before I started this live. And it says, I'm married with children. I didn't need a stranger online to teach me about getting a passport. I have options. No. I'm reading it wrong, y'all. Give me a second. I'm going to share it. Look, I'm going to try to just glance over that shit, but it looked like I got to hit read more. Okay? I got to hit read more. Oh, damn. It's two little small paragraphs. Okay. I answered this way, and it says an hour ago. I'm married with children. I didn't need a stranger online to teach me about getting a passport. I had my family to educate me, and after becoming an adult, life experiences are my teachers. Unlike you, I have options worldwide. Making your magic crystal ball probability is incorrect. Making your magic. Oh, I was saying that I have options. So that's making your magic crystal ball probability is incorrect. Why would anyone with strong family connections ever be alone in the end? So let's recap your statement. If you are wrong, making you a goofball, does that mean your teachers, educators are also goofballs? If you learn from a fool, does that make you a fool? If you need a passport to get a mate, does that make wait. I gotta put it where I can see it. Okay, let's restart from the beginning. So let's recap your statement. If you are wrong, making you a goofball. So I'm asking, if you are wrong, making you a goofball, does that mean your teachers, educators are also goofballs? If you learn from a fool, does that make you a fool? If you need a passport to get a mate, does that make you an undesirable? Does that make you an undesirable in your area who has to attempt to buy a mate in an extremely poor area of the world? You dust mites. See, I didn't use dusties. I didn't use black men. I didn't use niggas or ninjas. I decided to call them dust mites, right? You dust mites are an embarrassment to the entire human race. Okay, my mouth is dry as hell, y'all. Give me a second. I'm sorry. That's my problem. That is one of them things that I go through with my being what is it called again? Look, this is an issue that's going on with my body and my mind. Everything gets heated up. I get emotional and everything. This is crazy, y'all. And my mouth getting real, it gets dry. And then it feels like my lips are don't want to part. They get so dry that my tongue, it's just the weirdest. I never felt like this shit before ever. This is a time in my life that is crazy. Okay, I'm trying to read and just imagine your tongue, like your mouth so dry, like your tongue is dry, not just your mouth, but your tongue too. I'm like, God damn, I can't even speak. Okay, hold up. So I have to drink something, and when I'm drinking, I kind of swish it around in my mouth a little bit, almost like what you do with mouthwash. Now I do have a mouthwash that I use, and it's supposed to be for dry mouth, which I'm about to get up and go use that in a minute. But it's the weirdest thing. Everything be fine. I can speak, right? And then, whoo, it's like almost like suddenly, it's not even like it gets dry little by little. It just becomes fuck. Like, it's almost like I feel like my mouth is getting locked up because I have no spit in my fucking mouth. No saliva. It's not called spit, right? It's called saliva. But who is the weirdest goddamn thing? And it happens because I'm talking. People don't usually talk this much because we not really around people as much as we are on these panels. So what I do is, y'all know when I be up here talking for hours, I could talk for hours. I could go through lots of stories, adventures, and shit just in my life alone. Not to mention that we could share somebody's video and then start talking, giving our opinion on it. So I'm talking a lot, way more than normal people do. But whew, my mouth get dry as hell. I'll be like over here struggling. Normally, I've never heard anybody speak on these things. And I haven't, let me be fair, I haven't searched. I'm not saying, because I hate when somebody say, nobody's talking about what I'm talking about. I hate when they say that, especially when I'm right there on the panel and I'm like, motherfucker, what are you talking about? I've been doing this for years. So let me rephrase what I'm saying. I don't know if other people are talking about their experience going through menopause, but I haven't come across them, and I'm gonna start searching, and maybe I'll do streams where I'm talking about what I go through going through menopause. I think it's good for women to know, instead of like back in the day, women suffered in silence. You know what I mean? Like, and they had to act like everything is great. And I think that's more harmful than helpful. I think the lies that have been told through the years in our community needs to stop, and people need to actually share their experiences, and even if it's just with their own children, and their grandchildren. I think that way my granddaughters, or my daughters, if I had daughters, will not be freaked out when shit start happening. They won't feel like maybe something's wrong with them. You know what I mean? So I don't have my mom anymore, but you know what? My mom never spoke on menopause, and yeah, she never spoke on menopause. She didn't teach me how to shave. She didn't teach. There's a lot of shit she didn't teach me. But what would happen is if I go to her and say, "Mom, this is going on," she would say, "Oh, that's normal," and she'll tell me what to do. You know. But even then, when I realized what she taught me to do was stuff that did work, but it was so old. Now we have other things we could do, you know. Now there's some good and bad in both, right? The good in the old ways is that you ain't have to spend money, right? It's natural remedies and that work. Okay. Um, the new ways are where you might just have to take a pill or use cream and it works, but you need money for that, right? You need money to buy the pills, the creams, the therapies, the pill, you know, even if it's natural pills. I don't know why people talk about, because I hate this, because it amazes me how people say I'm natural, I'm natural, I'm natural, but then they always talk about how they went to the fucking store to buy the natural pills. Girl, shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here. And so these ratchet ass, and when I say ratchet ass, y'all, I'm just talking about the shit that they saying. Cause we could get in a dispute while they telling me about some natural shit. They done went to the store to buy it. And this is my motherfucking question. If it's so natural, why did you buy it? And if you bought it, how do you know it's natural? How do you even know what's in it? And that is the problem with natural remedies that you buy. The FDA don't have nothing to do with it. They don't require anything about it. It's not regulated. You could think you have something with aloe in it, and you may not have no aloe in it at all. You thinking you buying something. So I'm sorry. I know there's been times when I've been up here and we talking about things that help, how they help, and shit like that, right? Um, and somebody talking about you need to go natural, and then she started talking about how she go to the natural store. Girl, if the shit is natural, then grow that shit yourself. Now you talking. If you're telling me you're doing that, now you're talking. If you ain't doing that, you don't know what the hell you taking. And so when me and Sade talk, right? Sade say I take black cohosh, and I tell her I take black cohosh too, right? She said she take one pill, and I need 3 pills. Now, see, there's a difference. Sade might be taking black cohosh, but it's a different brand. Her brand may be better. Her brand may have a higher dose in it. You see what I'm saying? And my brand may not be that good. And so I'm getting a less concentration of the black cohosh, which means I'm taking more of it. And I know that to be a fact, because when I was taking another brand of this black cohosh, I needed upwards a pill every goddamn 2 to 3 hours. So that's why, like when Sade is saying she just need one, yeah, she probably got a better brand with a higher milligrams of black cohosh in it, and therefore she just need one and she good. Now, when I get a chance, I was gonna hit her up in private. We're gonna have a private talk, and I was gonna see what brand she has, so I could maybe switch to it and see if that works. But remember, when you're dealing with these natural things that people are selling you, you don't know what's in them. You don't know what's in them, and you don't know what the dosage is. So even though I'm taking black cohosh, you don't see me talking about I'm on a natural remedy. All I'm saying is that I don't want to take the hormonal. I'm trying to do different things before I go to the extreme. Um, I'm trying these instead of going to the extreme, but I don't find this to be natural at all. Taking this black cohosh from a bottle when it's supposed to be black cohosh crushed up and they put it in a capsule, then why can't I just get the black cohosh? You could grow it. I could buy the black cohosh. Well, let me see what black cohosh look like. Let's do that first. That might be one of my that is one of my options. Maybe. Let's see. Uh-oh. What is it? I did see what it was, but I never looked to see what kind of like is what kind of plant it is. You know what I mean? I know what it does. They say it's herbs. You see what I'm saying? It's an herb. Let's see what it is though. Wait, let's see if I can see an image of it. That's it right there. See? Let me see where it grows. See, it might be something I might be able to grow myself. And then now we talking some natural shit. Look at this. This black cohosh got 700 milligrams in it, right? Mine that I have only have 40 milligrams. I had one that said 500 something, and I was like wondering what the hell. Like, how you go from 500 to 40? And so I was thinking, but they didn't. One says milligrams, the other one said something else. This is like a woman's moment right now, y'all. For the guys who may not see, let me see. See, this one say 5. Y'all see that? So I don't know what M. Does that say MG? Yeah. See, this one says 540 milligrams. You see that? But mine only say 40. So and mine costs the same amount of money. So that might be Chazé might be taking a better brand with a higher dosage in it. But I remember taking, I took one with this high dosage in it, and that's the one that I ended up having to take more. I've taken this the one, I've taken this one, and I've taken this one. This is one that I think if I buy it, it comes from Walmart. This one comes from the GNC, right? You see this one from GNC though? This one right here? I had to take more of this 500 and this 540 milligram. I had to take more though. This is the one that I had to take more and it stopped working. But this one, I only have to take 3 a day, 3 to 4 a day, depends. So I was like, well, I don't understand. I told the doctor, I said, this one says 540 milligrams and this one say 40 milligrams. How is it that this one works better than this one? And then the doctor said they are not bounded by any government. They can say 500 milligrams, 540 milligrams, but it doesn't mean that it's 540 milligrams of black cohosh. It could be a mixture of all kinds of shit, and then they tell you, okay, the total milligrams of the actual pill might be 540 milligrams. Because there's no fucking way that this, when I use this, is better than this with less milligrams. But then, also on the bottle, see how this has 100 tablets and this has 100 tablets, right? This has 40 milligrams per serving, but this, you need, in order to get the milligram, you need more pills. I think that's what I had determined, that in order to get one serving over here, I had to take 6 pills to get the one serving. Okay. So look, y'all, I'm gonna do some research and see if what this black cohosh is and where can I buy it somewhere? Can I grow it myself in this area? And if I can, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. And then we could talk about going natural. But you ain't gonna tell me that if you go into in the natural section of the goddamn same store everything else is in, ain't gonna tell me that you take natural supplements. You natural. You ain't natural. My sons be buying all types of shit. And I'll be asking them, what is this? What's that? What's this? What is all this shit? You got to watch what you're taking, especially if you're on medication. See, I'm on medications. So I could end up taking one of these vitamin bullshits that could interact incorrectly with one of my medications. Okay. So let me see. In the bottle that I have right here, a serving size of what I got right now, it says 40 milligrams per serving. And it says I need 2 tablets for a serving. That's one of the ones I got. But the last one, the one from GNC, it told me I need like 6 pills for a serving, y'all. So now think about that. If at 40 milligrams, I need 2 pills, right, to get 40 milligrams, and I need 6 pills to get 540 milligrams. You see the trickery? Because they may be the same milligrams, it's just the trickery. The trickery is all in what they consider a serving. If I need 6 fucking pills to get the serving, the 40 milligrams times 6, that does equal around the same. 40 times 6 is 100. Wait, no. 60, right? Let me see what you say. I'm trying to see if it's 40 milligrams per serving. No, this don't say, no, it does say per serving. And a serving is 2 tablets. That means each tablet is 40 milligrams. Why didn't they just say 40 milligrams? They could have just said 40 milligrams. Okay, and then you could, right? Which means I'm only taking 20 milligrams every time because I've never taken 2 pills at a time. So maybe if I up it to get a serving every time, maybe it'll last longer. But I'm good where it's at right now. Okay, I'm good where it's at. But maybe I could stop them, right? If I take, then I wouldn't have to take it 3 times a day. I probably would be taking at least 2 times a day, or maybe just 1 time a day. But I want to see what this black cohort, where it grows. Let's see where it grow at. Let's see. Oh, what happened there? Apparently, I have no idea what the hell. Oh. Let's see what it really says. I gotta go to all. I'm gonna do this research on my own. But ladies, if you are talking, if you're really serious about being natural, herbs and spices are simply things that mainly can be grown in a windowsill. Okay. There might be some things that might be too big to grow in the windowsill, but you still could grow it in a yard. And it don't have to be in the ground. Like you can get these little pots and grow this shit. And now, if you're talking about your natural, you're using natural remedies. Natural remedies have always meant shit that you grow and handle yourself, because nobody is adding shit, okay, to it, because you the one growing it, you the one picking it. My dad used to go in the backyard and pick a leaf off a tree and grab some spices in the spice area of his garden and come in the home and grind that shit up. And mostly everything that he did, you can make a tea out of. You can make a tea out of, right? You grind it up, put it in a bag, or boil it, different ways depending on what it is. But boiling it, turning it into a tea, and boom, you drink it, and now you're good. And that way, I don't have to take no pills. I make a goddamn tea and drink that shit, and it should last me. But don't come up here telling me that you natural, taking all them goddamn pills. You don't know what's in that shit. Your ass gonna end up dying. Thinking that you healthy and shit. Okay? Anyway, y'all, I'm gone. I'll see y'all later. I'm still up in the air because what I want to talk about is similar to yesterday, except not so in depth. But I do want to talk about the how we sexualize our children. Maybe I can get some of these men to stop doing that shit, right? Because that's what society are doing. It's not just the men, because they got some women who will be like, well, I disagree with children doing that too. Doing what? You know what I mean? So I don't want to start talking about it now, because then y'all know I'm going to go on a rampage. I'm going to keep going and going and going and going. And what I'm going to do, I got to check on my grandson and give him this bacon and make sure he good, help him brush his teeth and everything, because he just woke up maybe like an hour ago. Okay. Get him all taken care of, and then I'll be back. I'll be back either this evening, unless somebody else go live. Like if Mew go live, Verbal go live, if somebody in our little sect, if one of y'all go live, hit me up and let me know that you're live, and then I'll be over there. I prefer to be on somebody else's shit today anyway. Wink, wink. Anybody who want to go live? Okay, holla at your girl. Holla at your girl if you're gonna go live, please. In fact, I hope somebody go live. I'm talking about over here, okay? I'm not talking about if somebody over somewhere else go live. I'm talking about anybody who are part of the bomb squad. You know, if you're part, if Verbal go live, Mew go live, or anybody else in this squad over here go live, okay? I'm willing to get on y'all panels. We need to do that more anyway. Like, if I'm okay with going on other people's panels, but I would prefer if we support each other more closely. You know what I mean? So somebody go live. God damn it. Bye. Stop the share. Mew, I'm calling out to you. Okay? Go live, girl. Go live, girl. Don't make me beg. Let me wait. I was about to stop this. Let me find a beat. Let me sing to Mew or to Verbal. Who else over here have a channel? There's a few of you. I don't know. But anyway, let me find a beat real quick. Let me see. I'm gonna do one of them Keith Sweat. Let me see. First I'm already on YouTube, am I? Yes, I am, I think. So I don't need to go. Wait, am I on YouTube? Yeah. I just don't. Oh, because it's so big. That's why I don't look like YouTube. Okay. I'm about to say something ain't right. Okay, let me see. Free, no copyright beat, but I do want you to be kind of R&B-ish, right? R&B. Let me see. R&B. I want to do a big. Okay, it gotta be some begging type of thing. Let me see what this. I played this before. Let's see if we got a new one. I like playing new shit. And you gotta take no copyright, because some of these be tricky. 9 months ago, that's too long ago. 4 months ago. I don't say free, but I don't want to put free. I'm gonna just put no copyright. Let's take that free off there. So they get tricky. Okay. They get tricky. Let's see. No. Shit, the goddamn what I wanted to do is out of my head now. By the time I find the goddamn beat. Come on. Nikki? Uh-oh. You coming? Hey, man. Yeah, I'll give you some apple juice. Come get your bacon. Bacon? Yeah. What you mean you just fine? Don't be telling me you just fine. What you mean?
Mom, Stevie's up in there.
Huh?
Stevie's up in there. And now Stevie get the fish out of the water.
Stevie get the fish out of the water? Okay.
What? Mama,
Huh?
this Stevie just get the sun over Minecraft's floor.
Oh, okay. Off of Minecraft. Oh, so Stevie over there on Minecraft? You play Minecraft?
No, I'm watching Minecraft.
Oh, you're watching Minecraft videos. Look, I asked him was he playing Minecraft. He said, no, I'm watching Minecraft videos. Y'all let me
Okay, Mom. Now we get the cyan diamond.
cyan diamonds. Oh, they
Okay, there's another Steve over there. He's what did he just do? He just.
that's my grandson, y'all.
Mama, thank you. What's this?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Stevie's so tall and big.
He's tall and big?
Yeah.
Okay, but he talking about Minecraft videos, y'all. Somebody tried to talk about my grandson, talking about he cried, and I didn't, apparently I didn't, I let him cry. That don't happen. That's never happened. Yeah, I see the trees.
Wow.
Okay. Anyway, y'all, I'm gone. I'm gonna be with him for a minute. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, everybody.
Stevie say hello, pal.
He say hello, pal?
Yeah, wait, Steve.
Okay.
Okay, now we guess that. Oh my gosh, Mama, that was the egg. It's the egg. What's the egg?
Okay.
What's this?
Y'all see, I